Before we begin actually gaming, I wanted to make this little video. I was gonna originally do a short, but I thought it might be like a little extended in order to just make it a lot more understandable for one, and two, just probably a lot like clearer to most people, I suppose. First, you can hear my voice is not returned to normal yet. So yeah, I'm not doing the best, but I'm finally in a position where I can do things again. Okay? So the only thing left for me is just like the voice, a little sore, a little stuffed up on one side, but that's it. So it's finally time to get recording again. I've missed doing this for so long, and now it's Wednesday, which means we have to end the voting today too. So hopefully about probably around 4 hours by the time you're seeing this, the voting will commence. I will add up the total and then I will tell you what's what. I also want to thank all the 93 people who have stayed through us with this endeavorment. I know it wasn't easy for most of you to be patient, and I'm pretty sure it was even harder for all of you just to like go back and only be those certain types of stingy people who only want to like watch one type of game and not like decide to go off of my playlists and find several types that could be interesting. That's fine. I mean, yeah, I may be spending a bit of time always making sure that at the end of every video there's a new playlist for you to follow. And there's even a playlist of playlists, which is literally just a giant playlist of every video from every. It's just the first video from every playlist, and from there they can find your own playlist of the video from that playlist. Just so you can keep finding something to go off of. And I'm sure some of you are also upset because we missed quite a bit last time. We missed VR. I think we missed Mop Factory. I think we missed Tetris and Lego, and then Shogun Showdown. So that was unfortunate. I think what the plan will be today, unfortunately, is not to get to those just yet, because they're going to take some time. But instead, do something more than Netflix, then get onto the Bart Bonte, and maybe if there is time, Mop Factory. So probably only like 2 gaming videos today, but we'll try my best to make sure we are planned for certain situations again. That's what the next voting is going to be about for this week. So make sure you are ready to check it out. And again, I'm very sorry this all happened. And yep, there it is. We passed the 3-minute marker. See, this is exactly why I needed to make it a video. 3 minutes is their maximum timer on shorts. So I knew it would be better just to do this. But yeah, thank you all so much for being patient. I hope you're excited. I am certainly excited. This is gonna be fun. Like, I've not played any games for 4 days, and I know that's not a lot of days, but still, like, even a shortage of one day is just, it feels brutal. It really messes up my rhythm. Like, the first day where I couldn't record it and I missed it, I'm like, oh man, that's horrible. But then going off of like 4 days in a row, it's really messing with you. It's like, should I just not do anything today and just like take the whole day relaxing, and then you see something happen. Like, I think we lost a sub once and then we gained it back somehow. So I was like, oh no, what happened? But hey, I can't blame you. I mean, you probably. I'm not saying you weren't patient, but I am saying like probably didn't find that much interest in the other stuff I already had up there. But you know, who can blame you? But hopefully we're going to rectify this failure. We're going to figure out what went wrong, and we are going to fix it. But yeah, it was just brutal, and I'm glad to be back. It's great to be back. It's great to be back talking, and even though I can hear my voice and it's not as clear, at least I'm here with you, and you're here with me, and it's good to be here again. I really hope that 4 days of non-recording is a record we never break, and we do not ever tend to, because this was just hard. It was harsh for a few reasons. First, it was harsh for like the channel personally because there wasn't videos being made, and then obviously people would lose interest, and that other people would start trying to hit that button and be like unsubscribe. And like I said, someone did do that, and then somehow they got back. So I don't know them, but thank you for that. Sorry. And then second, it was brutal on me because like I have a lot of games on my plate. I have a lot of stuff that I want to try and get done, and every day I can't do it is one more day of waiting, and just such a longer time period of how long it has to take for us to like finish that series, and then we can move on to the next bigger thing. But unfortunately, we couldn't do anything those days, and I will explain all that at the end for what happened exactly, but I won't be gross about it. And then the other thing is, it was also brutal on me again because it's like all I used to do back in the day when I wasn't playing games was just sitting on my ass watching TV, binge watching, and that's what we did. We binge watched a lot of stuff. We binge watched a lot of Ninjago. We finally finished Dragon Rising. It was really good, I gotta say. It was really good. I don't know why people think it's like bad. It's actually really good. I'm really excited to see how season 3 goes, and then watch another little series, Lego Dreams, which I think is actually a little underrated because it was actually fantastic and really weird, and I loved it. And then there was just like some other stuff and like reactions I was watching, and then there was just a bunch of like other videos that I was trying to like get on the Netflix thing, and now I understand like which providers I would do. For me personally, I get Netflix, Paramount, and then it's like a Disney Hulu Max bundle. So 5 providers basically of streaming is what I would do, and then like cut out the satellites, just get a normal TV, cut out the DVDs, never go and buy a DVD again. And instead, whenever there's a new movie out, and I don't have to get on DVD, I will find someplace like Tubi or Daily Motion or YouTube or like someplace that can stream it, and then I just watch it there and never go back to theaters. And then I mean, maybe sell all my other movies in here if I could ever find them on like streaming services. To be honest, like I know there's a lot of movies that I already had like on a like wish list for like collections and stuff. Like Marvels was on there. There was probably some Star Wars ones, but now that they're all just like on an internet provider that never needs to slow down or anything, I'm like, I don't care. Sorry about that. It was just my phone. I was just like, I don't care. I don't care if we need to buy these. I don't want to get the movie if I can just like do it here. I mean, I still want the Clone Wars DVD collection because like it just feels right to me personally, and it's like something really hard to get. But honestly, like I might just cancel that too. Like half the stuff on my wish list is probably just nothing but movies, and I think I've been able to find places that could show at least half of that stuff back there. And even a bunch of the stuff that I have over on this shelf over here right beside me. Yeah, right. Way over there. Big blue shelf. And then there's like a bunch of other stuff that's just like on satellite that now I can like find on the providers I told you about. And they even have like some other things on like TV that I used to watch, like Mythbusters. And I'm like, holy shit! You got fucking Mythbusters? Hell yeah! I love Mythbusters. I used to watch them a lot when I was going in school, and then it slowed down because we couldn't figure out a way to do it. But then when we got into the business of being able to record it and then watch it, oh man, there's probably like 90 episodes on that DVR right now, and they might either be watched, unwatched, or about to be deleted. And they are just, I love them all. They're just all fantastic. But yeah, I have a lot of likes and interests when it comes to media, and just got a lot of stuff on my plate, and especially a lot of things I still want to watch. So that's why I was really hoping we would be able to do reactions, but it doesn't seem like we'll be able to do it. So we're gonna ignore reactions for now, unless you guys have any ideas. But I digress. We are finally able to record again. And with that said, let me get into the details of what happened. So, the first time you saw me, you didn't see me. I told you my sister was the one with the problem. She wasn't feeling the best. Then, after that, it's like me, and I had a slight headache. So that's why I didn't do VR and stuff. And as you all know, it went pretty okay. It went decently in the chords of stuff. And then after that, it was nothing but pain. The next day, I was way worse. I nearly threw up on the toilet. I probably told you about that. I could barely stand up with my legs. And then I just like was doing something I don't really do. Sitting on the floor, because that's where we watch TV, because like the TV level is like not in accordance with the bed itself. So yeah, we were all just like sitting on the floor, and I had my blankets around me, just covering up because I was so hot. Well, no, I was so cold. Every ounce of me was so warm that I was physically getting really chilly. So I wrapped them around me, and there was even like a bucket I kept. I never threw up or anything, but I got tired. And I got tired of binge watching too. I mean, I got really tired. I like fell asleep in certain episodes, and I just like couldn't keep my eyes open. And that doesn't really happen, especially because like I usually get pretty good sleep. But I just couldn't keep them open. And it wasn't just the normal like I blink slowly or something. No, it was just like I physically try open them and I can't. And it's like I have to take like a 15-minute nap, and then it keeps going longer where it's like I want a nap for an hour. And then when I finally was able to get some rest, I think I slept for like 4 to 5 hours. So yeah, that was pretty nuts. But the worst part was when I was in bed and I was just imagining everything, because at the time we were doing Lego Ninjago Dragon Rising. I had the theme song stuck, and it was like forcing me to stay awake. So I'm just in my bed, tussling with my legs back and forth, unable to sleep, unable to really close my eyes that well, with my sleep mask just covering my face, and it was just awful. But today I did get some proper sleep. Unlike those other few days where it was nothing but like the theme song stuck in my head and I just couldn't get to bed. I was tussling with my legs everywhere in bed. I'm like, I can't sleep. And then when I get up, it's like, I can't go to bed. I can't go back down. I'm just up. So yeah, that was really not fun. And then other days I got really stuffed up. And, that was after... Sorry. That was after the other day where it was still like really chilly and stuff. And then the next day after that, I was like really stuffed up. And then after that, which I think was yesterday. No, not yesterday. Was it yesterday? Um, I don't remember exactly which days this was, but I don't think it was yesterday. No, I remember stuffed up. Then I was starting to get like slightly better, but it was still like my sister was doing bad, so it wasn't a good idea to do it yet. And I was recovering, so I thought, okay, we'll give it one more day and then we'll do it tomorrow. But then I had the worst headache the next day. The worst headache. Probably from all that binge watching, I guess, but uh it was the worst. I stand up and I immediately get a head rush. I'm like, stop, just go back down. And I probably drank like half a bottle in this whole time that I've been sick of like liquid Tylenol because I don't do pills. I can't. Not after what happened the other times where I nearly choked. I just can't put my body through that again. It was always hard for me to do pills. Like, first time I had to do it, it was like capsules. So I would take a straw, put it in my throat, and then just like suck it up there and it would go in there. And then one time it didn't even go down. So I spat back out when the capsule was empty. I'm like, ugh. And then, after I discovered the trick was just use your tongue, push it down, and it would always work. But sometimes nowadays it likes to get caught on the side of my throat. It likes to get caught on the side of my mouth, and it doesn't always want to go down because I start to go like, and I start to gag. So I don't do pills anymore because it's just horrible, especially when I have to do like the big pill capsules when they're not like this big, they're like yay big. Right. It's not like it's not like um no, that's too big. I'm trying to think of like a smaller sized hole. Like that, right there, that lead. You see that lead? That lead. Imagine that just like the bare tip of the pencil right there. And that long. That was how big the pills used to be. But then when you get to pills that are like the eraser bud size, it gets ugly for me. So yeah, I couldn't do the pill Tylenol and I had to do liquid Tylenol. But I was fine with liquid Tylenol. Like anything that I have to do like with the taste of grape and whatnot, it used to be bad for me. And nowadays I'm like, okay, this is pretty good. I'm okay with this. It's good. Because nowadays it's not like the flavors that really get me. It's more like the fact that it's like the textures itself. If I try a flavor and I don't like it, then I'm going to remember the flavor and then I'm not going to do it again. But if it's a new flavor, I'll always be like, okay. I mean, I don't have to chew it. Just gotta just swallow it. That's pretty easy to do. Okay. But it was just it was not a pretty sight to be able to see me in. So I was just at the point where I was like, we don't want to make videos of this because I don't think you would have preferred to me sitting here with like blankets around me, being like all chilly, and then just having the bucket there and being like really slow in the gaming, and then like dozing off a little, and then waking back up, and then being like, oh god, it's spinning, stop, spin, stop, because that just would have been bad. And then the other days with the stuffed up nose, you would just hear me doing nothing but. And I don't think that would have been fun either. And then the other day, I had a headache, so it was like, couldn't play anything that would like require that much with the head, you know, like that much focus. I would have been off on that. And two, I would have also been off on like the yeah, you know, screaming and yelling, being loud. That was pathetic. Better. Getting better. Might still have a slight headache, but, you know, whatever. But now we're in a position where it's like we have none of that. We can game. We can do this. Let's have some fun. And I am ready. I am more than ready. This is going to be good. So, if you watch this all the way to the end, thank you. Hope you understand why I did what I did. I hope we never have to do anything like that again. And this week's voting is going to be about a way we can make sure that if this ever does happen again, then we will have some more ways to entertain you while you wait. Thanks for watching. Feel free to check out any other playlists you want. I mean, just from the way that I usually end my videos, there should be... No, that's the wrong hand. I gotta try to remember this. So this should be the playlist here. And then, oh, that right there. That's just a playlist that's probably recent. And then that's a video that I think YouTube was recommending you. And then, like, around here, where the mic is, should be my channel. Like, there. Alright, see ya! Peace out, gamers!